Here's another one.
Alright, so this is the Flareblood Chemist build, which uses Flareblood after the new buff to its scaling, where you can nuke your enemies with 40 M1 damage and 92% pen. This makes it do around 8% per M1 in your enemy, and also do great damage with your mantras at the same time. And of course, including Salt Chemist, you can get insane survivability. Some of the other talents we'll be using is Success Throw, which is a dagger talent. When you flourish, it throws a dagger outwards, which also has hit stun, so you can chain combos off it easier. Nice Journey is also used, which is just another damage multiplier, which will just up our damage just a little bit more. The rest of the talents are more willpower related. Lose Your Mind we'll be able to get from our Flower of Enmity, and All Their Gods is also just really good utility to have. We will also be using Ring of Pestilence to increase the duration by like 4 seconds. Ardor Scream is also really good utility to have, just for combat tagging, more damage, more posture, just everything on top. It's just great to have. We will also be using Critical Engine on this build, which allows us to put deep gems on our critical. Bloodlust will allow us to have more sustain off our critical, reduces damage, but also gives us a percentage of that damage as healing. Nocturnal allows us to have a bit of slash damage after our critical, which is also really nice to have. A bit of useful tech that you can actually use is with Payback. With the new addition with iframes during Payback, you can actually use Payback and drink a potion during it. This gives you a guaranteed potion, and there's nothing the enemy can do about it. Even if they want to punish you, they will just get punished for doing so, and you just get free 20% healing just about when in combat. So this is super good for this build, just a bit of cheeky tech. Mantra wise, this build is really good, just a bit to have the freedom to be able to swap around which mantras you want. I swapped around some of the monster mantras, depending on what I actually wanted. Enforceable, Beast Burrow, great ones to have. Enforceable, I really found it like, it's so good for the utility. Like you can pull people in ganks, you can pull people in and cancel their combos, and then just M1 after. If they try and parry the Enforceable, whether they're mid-air or whatever, and they miss it, they get put in Shaky Block. So you can just follow up with the M1 combo and usually get 3 hits. My friend who made this build also to experiment with a little bit of monster mantras, he's experimented with the Sharko monster mantra, which allows him to get some extra group healing. Great for ganks, you know, solid mantras. But this is the lineup I had. I had so much fun using these, so I'm glad to see what some people might actually switch up with. I'm yet to experiment with the Squibbo monster mantra, but I will do so after this video is edited. So yeah. Some of the equipment we're using is Flower of Enmity, Ring of Pestilence, and Whistling Periapt. These are great to have, especially Flower of Enmity. It can give us Lose Your Mind. Since we only have 15 strength in the build, we actually can't go up to the 30 requirement with 30 fortitude to put together. So this is very nice to have. Whistling Periapt is also quite optional, because I know not everyone has Whistling Periapt. I actually got it during the progression. Some guy walked into guild base and died to me in a matter of like 10 seconds and gave it to me. So very nice for this guy. I can't guarantee you'll probably get it in your progression, but you never know. Healing Potion gives you nearly 20% healing, 2 Spider Eggs to make it, and 3 Gobblettos. M1 damage buff gives you around 2% M1, I'm pretty sure. 2 Spider Eggs and 3 Plum Fruits to make that one. Instant damage potion gives you around a bar of damage, which is crazy. But Plum Figs are a little bit more difficult to be able to get. But you just need to pay attention to the stock in Etrian. And then 2 reds, which you can't currently get because it's winter, but just pay attention for them when winter ends. And yeah, that should be it for the build. We've got the pre-shrine and post-shrine stats. We have the armor, which is Diver, but you can mix it up, there's no hurt in doing so. and you shouldn't need a Moon's Eye, I don't think, but like it is always nice to have one just in case. But yeah, that should be it. But yeah, thank you for all the support on the recent video. 10k views is defo insane for a third video. I really enjoyed making that build, and I also enjoyed making this build. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. It would really make my day if I saw at least one of these builds walking around now, considering Flareblood's been a little bit off meta for quite a while. But yeah, I think like this definitely brought it back to some extent. But yeah, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next week. See you.